It seems like the new AirTag 2, new Apple TV and HomePod mini won't be dropping this year after all. And iPhone Air ended up selling so badly that the follow-up iPhone Air 2 could be cancelled. A new studio display with a 120Hz panel might be confirmed by a feature in the iPad Pro. And iOS 26.2 just released a few days ago, and although not a huge update, it does bring some good features. Good morning or good evening, depending on where you are, and welcome to the first episode of Midweek News. That's definitely not always gonna be in the middle of a week, but hey, that's what we're calling it now. The endless leaks and rumor mills were pretty sure that the new Apple TV with an upgraded chip, most likely the A17 Pro from the iPhone 15 Pro, were gonna come this year, in fall specifically. Well, we are now deep into December, so it's highly unlikely we will see anything until the beginning of 2026 and possibly sometime in spring. No drastic changes were expected with these products. As I said, an upgraded chip in the Apple TV. The HomePod mini might be getting the Apple S10 chip, replacing the aging S5 that has powered the HomePod mini since 2020. And the AirTag 2 is expected to offer a more streamlined pairing experience and also improved precision finding mode. Also rumored is a more detailed battery level indicator and also better tracking when the AirTag is on the move, let's say in a car for instance. We'll just have to wait and see next year, and personally I don't think we will be seeing anything until maybe March at the earliest. But who knows, we just have to wait and see. Apple revealed and launched a new member of the iPhone family in September this year. That's about 3 months ago now. The iPhone Air, thinnest iPhone ever made, and I gotta say, that thing looks incredible in person. But even though a lot of people agree that it looks nice, not many people actually paid up the $1,000 or more that it costs, leading to Apple at least delaying the next iteration indefinitely, at least for now. The iPhone Air 2 was expected to launch alongside iPhone 18 Pro next fall, but the weak sales has pushed the window to at least 2027, if the sources are correct. Production for iPhone Air was also halted very shortly after launch, and interestingly, even the resale value has dropped as much as 50% for some configurations just 2.5 months after launch. Compare that to the iPhone 17, which averaged around 34.6 deprecation after 10 weeks. The reasons are many why people don't want to buy the iPhone Air. iPhone 17 being as good as it is one of them. And the compromises they had to make for the camera and battery are just too much for most people. It will be interesting to see what they managed to do with the iPhone Air 2 and also the Fold. A new Apple Studio display is on the horizon, and it's rumored to finally have a 120Hz refresh rate. Sadly, for me at least, it looks like it's still only 27-inch, but if analyst Ross Young is correct, the next studio display will use mini LED, just like the MacBook Pros, instead of the standard LCD panel in the current studio display, which will improve color accuracy, contrast, and also give you higher brightness. Again, this is just rumors, we will have to see. But the new iPad Pro has a feature that strongly supports these rumors. It can drive external monitors up to 120Hz with adaptive sync, which is a very specific and interesting addition, if not for a reason, if you ask me. We'll just have to wait and see a little while longer. iOS 26.2 just released out of beta on the 12th of December, so make sure to update if you haven't already. This is not a huge update, like I said, but it addresses some annoyances and adds some useful things like alarms on reminders, things that should have been there already, easier AirDrop sharing, and adjusting liquid glass transparency, among other things. I will be making a video about the new features in a few days, so make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss it. That's it for this week's Apple Midweek News. What do you think about videos like this, by the way? I was thinking about doing one of these a week. Let me know down in the comments, and thank you so much for watching, and have a good rest of your day.